Alright, this is called Teen Kills Stepdad for uncovering a sick secret. So let's jump in and see what it's about.
Released to date, and the footage has never been seen before until now. On November 30th, 2023, dispatchers in Lenawee County, Michigan receive a desperate call for help.
1080p. I don't have the
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Hey, Dad, where are we?
See.
Dad. Ma'am, my dad's been shot.
He's been shot?
Yeah.
How was he shot, sir?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's my stepfather, and I can't let him die.
As the caller's location is showing somewhere
So it's his stepfather and the son's calling right now. That's what we got.
in the woods, the dispatcher makes an educated guess as to what happened.
Okay, are you hunting? Is that how he was shot?
Yeah, my dad's been shot. Please, ma'am.
Yeah, I was hunting and I accidentally shot my dad in the back. It was an accident, I swear. I thought he was a deer. Like, come on.
He got shot in the back. I found the wound, but it didn't go all the way through.
Did you see this happen?
All I know is I heard a alarm boom. Ma'am, I have to call my mom.
The caller, 17-year-old Trenton Berry, is told to stay on the line while the dispatcher's colleague contacts his mother. She instructs Trenton to lay his stepfather flat on his back and keep pressure on the wound until first responders can get to them.
Who shot
Stay with
him?
me. Yeah.
Okay. Yep, keep talking to him, okay?
Yeah, stay with me, please. My mom on her way, ma'am?
Yep, your mom's on her way.
Should I fire my gun to let them know where I'm at?
Nope, don't fire.
Should I fire my gun to let them know where I'm at? Yeah, if you're trying to get shot, buddy. That's some shit a 17-year-old would say. That's
Your gun because your mom's gonna be there to drive up
Alright,
back to
stop
you,
pausing.
okay?
They're coming, Dad.
Don't be.
Dad, they're on their way. Please squeeze my hand. Dad, squeeze my hand. Dad. Kurt. Kurt, squeeze my hand.
Is he talking to you at all?
No, but he's still breathing.
He's still breathing? Okay.
I hear the siren.
Do you hear the siren?
Come,
They see you?
drive, now, now.
Do they see you?
No, help!
Keep yelling for them. I want them to hear you.
Yeah, fire your gun so they know where you're at.
Help over here! Help, somebody help me!
Brain dead.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it,
Guys.
just by
Don't
thinking
have
about it.
premium before.
Meet Base 44.
So
A
just
deputy
gonna
arrives where
use the
medics have
skip
unloaded an
fuck up
off-road
as
vehicle,
well.
preparing to navigate the snow-covered terrain and reach the victim. At the same time, Trenton's mother, Jennifer, is trying to find their exact location using Life 360.
Chat, be nice. I'm not streaming, but
I have my kid in my.
They're both out this way?
I like 360. One of them told me.
Sounds like the victim's to the east of everybody.
sorry.
No, about 400 yards.
From there.
To the north of you. Going to be to the north of you.
Thank you. Clear.
Great. They're trying to.
You can show us location contact now.
What the fuck is that? A golf
Clear,
cart?
positive.
I cannot move. Please, Dad. Please, tell me on the phone. Wait till my mom gets here. My mom on her way? Officer, can I use your phone to call my mom?
Sure. Where is he hit? Do we know?
In the back. In the back. Yes. Yeah. Yes, please start cutting this stuff off, please.
His stepfather, 41-year-old Kurt Stubbins, appears lifeless and gray, with his eyes wide open and staring blankly.
Where's his firearm?
Right here.
Wait,
Both firearms are
his
here.
is the shotgun. Yeah. That one's my dad.
Good.
Mine's 50.
Though Trenton hesitates to let go of the wound, he finally releases pressure, and blood begins pouring from his stepfather's back.
Where was he at? Where was he located when the shot was?
Surprised they're showing his hand.
He was boom and he was like shot in the back.
He was right. You guys were here?
Yeah.
So he's walking back from his hot spot?
We were coming around here because, we were going to go back to the truck.
And he dropped right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
While paramedics load Kurt onto the off-road vehicle for transport to an ambulance, the detective on scene tries to get clearer answers from Trenton as to what exactly happened.
Why are you right here? If your vehicle's there, where are you guys circling?
Because the owner of this property,
Yep.
we go to church with him.
Yep.
And he's had people this guy actually shoots deer.
Okay.
My dad, he don't want him. My dad's never shot at anybody. I've never shot at anybody
Yep.
a day in my life.
Yep. You guys were facing.
Yes, we were
Hey,
facing
you're
this
like
way, and I
tilted
just
at.
heard boom. So, you know, my dad dropped right there. So I unloaded my gun, dropped it, took off my coat, and dropped it.
Where's your mag?
My mag
Son,
is right
is
there.
the bullet gonna match your gun? It shouldn't.
Right there.
I'm just gonna check it.
Yep, I can only hold 3 rounds in that mag.
Did you have one in the chamber as well prior to?
I don't. There should only be 2 in that mag.
So you did fire one.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
There was one in the chamber. I unchambered it,
Did that one
and
go
it
in the
flew.
chamber?
It flew over here somewhere. It flew in this direction.
And that's a live round. It's not a.
Yes, it is live. It is live.
Okay.
It is live. It is live.
With what little information he has, the detective draws a conclusion that doesn't sit right with Trenton.
Now listen to me. I'm a detective.
Yes, I
This
know.
is very important. It sounds like it was an accident, correct?
I did not shoot my father.
Yep, and I'm asking you, it sounds like an accident. Or did you guys didn't get into a fight with anyone,
No.
correct?
No.
So an accident happened because there's nobody else here that could have shot him but you. Basically what they're saying.
Me and my.
You're running. Yep. No, not you guys fighting, but you guys didn't fight with a neighbor or anything like that.
No, I just heard boom and like.
Okay. Now we're going to be able to tell the distance. That's one of the things we do, okay? If it's a complete accident, it's a complete accident. No problem there whatsoever. But we have a bunch of people looking for other people. What is going to occur is we're going to be able to look at his back and tell how far the shot came from.
Why would
If you guys are, no, I'm not even saying you did. I didn't say you did. I'm just saying if you're walking along and you simply tripped and your gun went off, that's fine. Okay, it's an accident. They're going to work on him regardless of what happens, okay? You understand that?
Gotta move this
Okay,
mouse.
there was this one guy way up over there, not on this property, but on the other side. His name is Josh. I don't know his last name.
Okay.
But him and my dad and some other guy named Trevor have had, you know, stuff in the past.
The idea that someone may have had a reason to harm Kurt is something the detective will have to consider later. But for now, Trenton makes one thing clear. He doesn't agree with what they're implying.
Never in a million years I would shoot my stepfather.
Nobody's saying you shot your stepfather.
I know, but
Nobody
We
but
have
you.
to check all avenues, right?
it kind of sounded like
I never
that he did though.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah,
We show up to a scene. We don't know what happened, right? We have to investigate and determine what went down. Okay.
I'm shaking right now. My stepsister, that is her only parent. Her mom died when she was 2.
Okay.
So that man has to survive.
As Kurt's life hangs in the balance, Trenton considers how his mom, Jennifer, will react.
She's gonna blame me for it.
Why would she blame you for it?
Yeah, she would.
Claire, over here.
I already know she would.
Did you do
I
it?
love that man to death.
Is there a reason
And why do you
that she
think
would
your
blame
mom
you?
would blame you?
Because she's like that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. What does that mean? She's like that.
She's like that. I think that means that she's truth telling and she knows that this fucking fucker who did it.
Because, you know, when I get mad, I have really bad anger issues.
Boom! Caught. Send him in. Round the troops.
Okay.
And, you know, I get mad and, you know, I'll go and say, you know, I'll kill somebody, you know, not meaning it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm not even gonna pause.
Love Roblox?
I am poor
Earn
once again.
Roblox digital gift cards with
Fuck
Microsoft
Roblox.
Rewards.
Once again, guys, sorry, I am poor.
That's it. I mean, I'm so glad that I can remember this because I didn't take my meds this morning.
Bro
Okay.
is self-reporting if I've ever seen
What do you take meds for?
I have really bad anxiety, an eating disorder, and something else. I can't remember the third one right now.
After realizing Trenton's hands are still soaked in his stepfather's blood, the deputy helps rinse them clean with a bottle of water.
We got the
All
main
Trenton
suspect.
can do now
We
is
got the main
wait.
suspect.
Please, please, Lord. Why are they still here?
Who?
The ambulance.
There's multiple ambulances that showed up. So.
Oh, I didn't know that. Question, what time is it? Because I do have a doctor's appointment.
10:20. We'll make a phone call for you, letting them know you're not going to make it. What's
Yeah,
it
you're
for?
not making that
Alright.
shit, buddy.
It's easier to show.
I'll be honest with you.
No,
I was gonna say I still don't know what
I've
it is.
actually had 9-week constructive foot surgeries, and I haven't seen my doctor in almost a year.
Okay. You have yourself.
You're not gonna make it, buddy. You're not making that appointment. Oh shit, I muted it.
Oh, is it? Oh, well, thank you, Deputy. I mean,
Do you have his phone number in here?
no, I don't, Detective. I'm, like I told Deputy Petty here.
Yep.
If you guys have anything else to ask, you can have my mother present, please.
Absolutely.
Sorry to have you guys come out here on such a beautiful day.
Yep.
They decide to take Trenton to his mother, Jennifer, who is
Like
still
fucking
waiting at the
10
main
degrees out.
road. The detective first speaks with her alone, as she already knows the ambulance carrying Kurt never
I
left
guess
for the
some people have
hospital.
different opinions on what a beautiful day is like, but that offers reactions that I would have been like too, probably.
His injuries were far too severe, and the fight to save him was over before it could even begin.
Are you the wife or his mother? Or is he your boyfriend?
That's my boy.
That's your son. I got that. Who is he to you?
That's my fiance.
Okay, fiance. Okay. I believe, this is what I believe so far. We're going to find out, okay? But I believe he accidentally shot him. Okay, he says he hasn't shot, but I believe so based on everything we've seen, okay? Let me tell him real quick, then I'll come and I'll have him talk to you and you can hug him and do it, and you can do whatever, okay? Okay? You have any questions for me right now?
Accidentally shot him. That's what they're gonna say to get him to at least admit it that he did it. 'Cause then you could say, once you say it's an accident, then we know you shot him. So then they could prosecute further or investigate further.
Oh.
The detective now faces the difficult task of informing Trenton.
Where didn't they take me?
We're going to talk to your mom. I just found out, okay? Trent, your stepfather did pass away, okay? All right? No, just stay here. I get it. I get it. Sorry. Ma'am? Yes.
Yeah, this boy's got some problems.
You guys always kill people. You guys always do this.
They provided the first aid to him, the medical, when they got here, okay? I walked up to him as soon as they got here, and it looked like he was probably passed, but we always work on him, okay? Your mom's right here, Trent.
I don't believe it.
He's probably breaking down because he knows he's gonna get faced with a murder charge versus just shooting someone.
Mama, no, no. Oh, no, Mama.
The detective gives them some space as he provides his colleague with an update. Said he had 3 rounds of smack into the case. Kid is freaking out right now. I just to tell him he's dead, but...
that's that way.
Yeah, that's why he's under ground, yeah.
Is he comprehended?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's slow.
He?
He's 17, but he has not graduated. He's slow.
He's slow.
I know, very, very dramatic.
Fucked up, but very true.
Thank you.
You bet. We're not done yet. We'll be here working with you and help you through this, okay?
I can't.
No, you'll make. We do this unfortunately quite a bit, okay? We'll get you to talk to some people and help you through. Your mom is here for you.
I know. I need that man.
Yeah.
But I need that man. I can't carry on the family business without him.
What is your business?
Lawn and landscaping. I can't do it without him.
Yeah, your stepdad runs a landscape?
Yeah, I can't do it without him.
Well, you're going to need to help your mom at this point.
I need to get a job now.
Okay.
Bro's thinking like.
Well, let's get through
Thinking like he's gonna get out of this. He's talking like.
this first, okay, Trent?
Unfortunately, delivering the devastating news doesn't end with Trenton, as Kurt's 16-year-old daughter has just arrived, followed closely by Trenton's sister.
Sounds like your father, I'm sorry, was accidentally shot, and he actually did pass away, okay? So...
What's happening?
There was a hunting accident today. Who are you to her?
That's my sister.
Your sister? Is Kurt your dad?
Yeah, he's my stepdad.
Okay, come over here. It sounds like there was a hunting accident today, and Kurt passed away, okay?
Bad.
I'll give you guys some time, but obviously I'm going to be here, and I'll answer all your questions, okay?
I built this website in 5 minutes
guys,
with Wix
sorry.
Harmony. So I came across this image recently and thought
I am poor.
The detective gives the family some time to grieve and heads to the ambulance to examine Kurt's body. According to police records, Kurt sustained a single gunshot wound to the left of his spine, slightly lower than center mass. There's no exit wound, meaning the bullet is likely still inside the body. And if the detective's theory is correct, it should match Trenton's gun. But this presents a problem when all 3 rounds Trenton said he loaded are fully accounted for.
So we have a little issue. We do have 3 live rounds, and that's what the magazine takes. So that doesn't mean you can't put a mag in and throw a bullet in, or put a bullet in and put the mag in. So I'm going to go interview him on that real quick, but it sounded like, no, you just had the 3 in the mag. So whatever. Yeah, that's an issue. Because we need bullet. We need another. It needs to be 4.
Though the detective's leading theory is that the shooting was accidental, authorities begin searching for evidence that could prove whether or not someone else was in the woods.
They knew that shit was not accidental. They're just trying to get him to admit that he shot him.
In the meantime, the detective meets with Trenton, Jennifer, and Trenton's biological father, Eric, at a local fire station. The following interrogation has been analyzed by a retired detective who is also a licensed polygraph examiner, as well as a former hostage negotiation commander and instructor.
You did great and everything. Literally, you do need to be proud of him. Literally, I haven't seen adults do medical like he did. The director, he would not let it, which is perfect. Don't let it.
I was throwing corn stalks.
Building rapport is especially important right from the start. When the detective tells the parents they should be proud and that Trenton did a good job, he's helping build trust. This reassures them and makes Trenton feel supported. It's an effective approach.
Look at him.
Because
he's
when
like,
someone feels
he's like, I'm getting away with it.
Supported rather than judged, they're more likely to keep talking and be honest.
So we got 3 live rounds, and that's good.
Okay, so
No, I'm not saying that 100%. We keep an open mind, okay? We are keeping an open mind. That's
So
what we do.
it was him?
I think he would have said I accidentally shot my dad.
I really do. I really do
think he would have.
Yeah.
I love that man to death.
There's a clear disconnect as Trenton refers to his stepfather as, quote, that man. He doesn't seem upset and continues to deny the bullet came from his gun. If it did, a shell casing should be somewhere at the scene, and authorities begin searching for it with the help of metal detectors and ammunition-sniffing canines.
I will attend the autopsy, at which point we certainly should obtain the slug. I actually felt Kurt in his chest. It's got bruising, in the front, so and it's right basically here. So we do have a lot of evidence that we will be able to determine what happened. So again, we flew the drone. It's going to show tire tracks. It's going to show footprints. And we flew way out, several fields away.
Though the detective has said many times that he believes this was an accident, Jennifer makes it clear that her son would have no reason to shoot Kurt intentionally.
There was no quarrels, no beefs, so I mean, that's
that I have a little bit of when I'm on scene, my dispatch calls me and says, hey, I got some information. We're going to look at that, and I'm going to get to that. August of last year, 2022, you and him got into an argument, is what's reported. And I'll look at it. If it's wrong, it's wrong, but I just want to.
I was upset.
You call the police.
Yeah, I was upset.
Yeah.
I showed up. I was there.
Okay.
According to police records, officers were called to their home in August of 2022 after Trenton allegedly punched Jennifer in the stomach during an argument. Trenton claimed Kurt had repeatedly struck him in the face, though officers noted he appeared to have no visible injuries. After speaking with officers, Trenton admitted what he did was wrong and said he needed mental help. Jennifer shared at the time that Trenton had not taken his medication.
I forgot to tell you, Detective, I do have PTSD.
From what? Oh, the foot, yeah.
Yeah.
He showed me his foot. That looks
And
pretty
I'm
rough.
surprised that I didn't shoot a firearm with PTSD, because not too many people can do that.
Jennifer would later explain that Trenton once cut his foot after jumping into a lake. The injury became infected, leading to a partial loss of feeling. Setting aside the past for now, the detective returns to the facts at hand.
Nobody else, footprint-wise, was in that instant field right there. There's 3 fields.
Break it down.
Close
Break
to
it
nobody
down.
else. There's no other tracks. When I show up, it's us creating tracks. So I'm confident.
I'm afraid of.
Well, I'm confident nobody's within 400 yards of where this occurred. One thing that does look like maybe it was an accident close by is because of that, what we call burning, or the gray black around. It's on orange on the jacket.
That's slow.
You would think. I don't know.
That's That's super close to Charlie.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know what
was moving.
That was
What I
moving.
don't see is any other holes.
Would you testify that's consistent with 8 yards? If I need you to.
I mean, that's close. There's the burnings on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's super close.
Trenton is very scared and stressed at this point, and he's squeezing his fingers and hands so hard that they're turning white. He's trying to stay calm, but his body language is giving him away. With the evidence not lining up with his version of events, the detective offers him the chance to correct his story.
This is what I want to do. I just wanted to give you that opportunity.
I want them to confront him. Just confront him.
That, hey, I'm a man and a son of a... I accidentally did something. That's that. Because I have to give a recommendation. This is all said and done.
I can't remember.
Okay. Why do you think that is? Any idea?
Because when I usually don't take my meds, my mind screws with me.
You don't remember if you shot your dad? Like, kid's obviously fucking lying.
So that's another reason.
My mind screws with me.
If you don't remember that, and if that's what it was, you didn't have your meds today, then that's that. If you now think, son of a... that is what happened, we'll deal with it. You're not going with us today.
But I want you to speak the truth.
I probably could have tripped.
Okay.
I probably could have tripped.
Probably could have tripped and fell on my gun. The gun
off at that point.
If you did, just
speak the truth. Don't say nothing that's
I
not the
can't
truth.
remember if I did or not, but I think I did trip.
Okay. All right.
Is that what you're sticking to?
Yeah.
You're not saying nothing else.
I think I did trip.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. How
Sorry,
old were you when you
guys,
made your
once
first
again,
million?
I am poor. I gotta get an ad blocker next time.
Mother appears sad, but it's easy to see that for whatever reason, she doesn't believe his story.
Well, then I'll ask you, did you shoot him on purpose?
No, I didn't.
But Trenton's admission is only the beginning, and the detective's work is far from over. Meanwhile, a friend of Kurt's has just arrived at the fire station, and a deputy heads out to speak with him.
You are Dave.
Dave.
I was his new best buddy. We're hunting together. Okay. We've been having a lot of issues with guys to the neighboring property. And I think they need to be questioned.
What I can tell you at this point,
we have our
it
main
appears
suspect.
that this was an accident. Okay. I know you've got some concerns with bordering neighbors and stuff.
Oh
But I don't want to say that 100% that nobody else is involved, but this appears from the evidence that we have collected that this was an accident.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry.
It's Trent.
He's okay. He's okay.
Oh, this poor kid.
This poor kid. He's the one who
Am I a bad person?
No. I told you. I kind of would like to see you on the fire department because you did so good out there.
The detective
I just shot my dad in the back.
gives Jennifer a tissue, but offers none to Trent, as he is still not crying.
Everything you did after the accident, and even that accident, to be able to pull that off after an accident, to do as good as you did, the words you were saying, love you and stuff like that, everything was great. But first of all, 911.
what did Dad say?
He loves him.
Wanting to see for himself exactly how the accident unfolded, the detective asked Trenton to demonstrate how he was walking while holding the firearm.
Kind of went
like this.
You know what?
Like
You
this.
go ahead and stand up and just demonstrate. Why don't you stand up if you want?
It was a freak accident. And I was walking and I tripped. I'm like,
How was the gun when you were carrying it before you tripped, Trent? How did it happen?
like this.
And where was Kurt?
In front of me. 8 to 10 yards away. And I didn't mean to do it.
That's
a freak accident.
I believe it.
Everybody's gonna hate me now.
We totally understand that. Nobody's gonna hate you.
Yeah, the whole family out there's gonna disagree with me and everything.
The detective could have pressed Trenton further by asking him why his family wouldn't believe him. But as for
Weird
right
with his
now, his
parents in the
story is
room.
logical. It's assumed that he avoided admitting the gun discharged because he was afraid. The normal instinct for a lot of people, especially a teenager, is to lie the first time the event is told, as they're scared of getting in trouble.
Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to.
If you were if it was 100% an accident, like for real, I would say it off the bat. Like off the jump, I would say it. If it was really, really an accident, but obviously this was not an accident.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to.
You know what? And he loved you and you loved him.
I didn't mean to.
Following his apology, Jennifer gently touches Trenton's shoulder, but soon pulls away. The detective ends the interview with the family for now, and Trenton apologizes for the earlier deception.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys the truth sooner.
Hey, the important thing is we sat down, it all came out, okay?
But there are many questions that still demand answers.
There is one last thing, though, that I want to be like, you've been a man here. Did you eject that shell and throw it? Did you put it in your pocket? What'd you do with this one?
I don't know exactly where it was.
Oh, okay. Where was it?
He said it landed by the bag, wherever the bag was.
It like landed and like all I saw was just something fly. It's like in those bushes, bush somewhere.
Okay.
But after conducting multiple searches, the missing shell casing was nowhere to be found.
You guys think he's gonna go home, or you think they're gonna keep him? What do you guys think? They should keep him. Because I don't think they could tell that shit wasn't an accident.
After learning what happened to her brother, Kurt's sister contacted the detective with troubling allegations, claiming Jennifer withdrew money from Kurt's bank account while she was still at the crime scene. Eric and Jennifer later met with investigators to address the concern.
Someone told me that while you were on scene, you transferred, and this doesn't mean you did anything because it doesn't even make sense to you. What? It's not like you told Trent to go kill him and then Trent shot him. I don't believe that that's the case, but nonetheless, on scene, you transferred money out of Kurt's bank account to another account. That doesn't mean it's illegal.
Dies. First thing she does is take all his money out of his account. That's fucked up.
Yes, so I did, okay. And I'm not afraid to tell you the truth.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. I didn't know what it was going to do for the kids and I, and to pay our taxes.
I got no issue with that. But I mean, when people say something, I had to look at it. I don't
No,
have
I'm
an issue
not
with it. It's
going to lie
legal.
about.
No. So how much did you pop out and move?
$5,200. Okay.
Damn.
Since we're almost 3,000.
Yeah, it's not even $5,200. It's not worth. I mean, not even really worth it. You know.
Jennifer believes Kurt may have had a $15,000 life insurance policy, but it was terminated earlier in the year for non-payment.
Nobody ran out, took that gun from his hand. You know, over this $15,000, you didn't take the gun, shoot Kurt, hand it back to Trent, and then take off. Your shoe impressions aren't out there. There's no little girl shoe impression. There's no shoe impressions when I get there except for
little girl.
You know, Trent and Kurt's and the deer. No vehicle tracks right there. Nice. You know, so.
Guys, I am poor. I gotta get ad blocker or some shit.
It didn't happen. I'm just saying. I mean, what you're telling me and this stuff, it came out. It didn't happen.
While Jennifer firmly denies any involvement in Kurt's shooting, she also doubts that Trenton played a role, believing his admission to tripping may have been coerced.
He was pressured into saying that because when he's at home, like it'd be like, hey, did you do this? And it could be his little brother that broke something and he'd be like, I did it, I'll clean it up. And he will take the blame for something he doesn't do.
So him agreeing with me that he tripped and the gun going off, him agreeing to that, whatever. It's just whatever. We're going to match that with a gun to make sure that is what occurred.
If this happened the way it seems, there's no, sorry, Lord, no way it was on purpose. He had no reason.
Cursing's the last problem right now that God will care about.
Jennifer and Eric add that this entire incident has been extremely traumatizing for Trenton.
Man, I'm going to tell you this. We were driving, and he heard an ambulance. And, dude, he grabbed his ears and just started wailing and just...
anger will kick in because he said we killed him. He said the medical killed him. We killed him. He got pissed at us.
You guys always kill people. You guys always do this.
So those are concerns for me. Okay, when something like you said, whatever he trips off and he goes, we didn't kill him.
We know that.
I know, but nonetheless. So there's something, again, that's what the doctors, there's something going on with him that does certain things.
Or something. If it was his time, this was what God had planned.
With these rumors addressed, there's little the detective can do but wait for Kurt's autopsy results before deciding how to move forward. But the case becomes further complicated when a deputy receives concerning Snapchat messages from a social worker, revealing communication between Kurt's 16-year-old daughter and her close friend. In the messages, she writes, "I think someone is after me. I know it sounds crazy. There's this guy I keep on seeing who's nearby in this vehicle, or maybe Trenton or even Jennifer. Something is wrong." The detective later spoke with her to address these concerns.
Do you literally think anyone's going to harm you? Are you afraid of anybody harming you right now?
It's not necessarily that I'm scared. I've always had my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He's been the only one that's been there since I was born that I still have.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel...
Guys, is this his stepdaughter or his real daughter?
Unsafe in life in general without him now. That's kind of what I was meaning to say.
But one message she sent was very clear regarding her fears. Kurt's daughter writes, "I feel like I'm next. Trenton has almost shot him before hunting. He used to threaten to shoot us all and put a gun to my dad loads."
So there was an incident a few years ago where Trenton and my dad were arguing. Trenton got mad. Jennifer wasn't there. I was sitting on the couch. Trenton walked out of his room with one of the guns, and it was loaded, and he was threatening to shoot everyone and everything because he was mad. And then my daddy had to kind of like push him back and everything, and Trenton tried wrestling him, so my dad kind of had to restrain him a little bit. My dad just, I don't know, he told Trenton to put the gun down and everything, and he yelled at Trenton. He didn't like back down or anything. He just stood his ground right there, like he did not move. And he was telling Trenton, and he grabbed the gun out of Trenton's hand and everything, and he told him to go to his room.
Despite this incident, she makes one thing clear.
So
They've had some fights
so there were
in
signs
the past.
that this was going to happen.
But Trenton also has disability too, and he has some anger issues, but it's really complicated. Like my dad, I know my dad loves him.
But there's something else she
eyes,
isn't
does
telling
look
the
like he has,
detective,
like,
and
autism.
another message that has deeply disturbing implications will soon need to be addressed by the family. By January, Kurt's autopsy has been completed, and the detective contacts Trenton for a follow-up interview, as there are critical details to review. He arrives in the company of his parents, as well as his attorney.
We used 2 canines, state police canine dogs. We used metal detectors. We did not find it. Did you end up taking the spent one and just put it in your pocket?
Nope.
Okay, so where is the spent shell casing?
Should still be out there in that field.
Okay. It did match, the slug from that gun did match the one that I removed from his body. So it's confirmed that bullet came from your Savage 350 that you had. So. When you walked, I had my DNR officers walk the exact path all the way around. 1, to make sure there's no other foot and shoe impressions, and 2, to make sure there's no vehicle impressions. But when they did it, they're like, literally, it is like one person walked. And by that, I mean, you're walking right in his footsteps the entire distance of approximately 600 yards.
And then he's walking right inside the steps the whole way.
Oh, Dad?
Yeah. And it looks like there's just one set of tracks, but there's double footmarks. So he is literally in every track.
Must be that cognitive thing, probably being a little, it's just something he's doing.
Kid.
Yeah.
They walk in the deck.
Wow.
And I'll just ask you, is that something that you know cognitively, or you purposely are thinking in your head when you walk? Is that something you do?
That's what he just told me to do.
Walk in his footsteps? Did he say why? Or do you know why he would do that? Or you know why?
Makes less noise.
I'm an avid hunter big time, and it's not something I've ever done. Yeah.
I gotta get an ad blocker. Next video, I'm gonna try to download an ad blocker because I'm sick of these fucking Roblox ads. Fuck Roblox.
Hunter safety guidance states that a hunter walking behind another person should carry their firearm with the muzzle pointed away from them, something that Trenton demonstrated during his first interview. When he did, Trenton's right pointer finger twitched as if he was pulling the trigger of the rifle.
A trip and fall, in theory, the gun should go off. You know, trip and fall, it should go off here, so the bullet should be over here towards the road. And there's a degrees of missing. Not only did you not miss all this, the bad news is you hit dead nuts, which is straight. Right to left, top to bottom. So the problem for us, concern is, it looks like, I don't know why, but it looks like you shot him, okay?
On purpose. Tell him to his straight.
Not purposely.
Okay, all right.
What also leaves the detective concerned is a comment Trenton made while they were waiting together at the scene.
You're sitting on the ground at one point, and you're rocking back and forth, crying, which is completely understandable, saying things like, you can't die, and then you just instantly turn to me and go, oh, it's a beautiful day.
Sorry to have you guys come out here on such a beautiful day. Yep.
However, Trenton's lawyer is quick to intervene on this line of questioning.
I don't think you can predict what someone would do in that particular type of stressful situation. So we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
But the detective isn't finished, and there are more concerns to address.
You remember that incident where I think you said, I'm going to shoot, I was just looking through my report real quick, but I'm going to shoot this school. You wrote on the bathroom wall. You obviously remember that.
Wait, what?
Shoot, I was just looking through my report real quick, but I'm going to shoot this school. You wrote on the bathroom wall. You obviously remember that.
According to police records, in December of 2022, Trenton approached a school resource officer, saying he found something written on a bathroom stall. In pencil it read, "I'm going to shoot up the school." However, a special education teacher was quick to note the handwriting looked a lot like Trenton's. Kurt defended Trenton at the time, insisting his stepson would never carry out any acts of violence. But Trenton later admitted to writing it, explaining he did it because he was sick with a cold and tired. Investigators spoke with his school principal.
Hell no, instantly, not even suspended, kicked out. Like, you can't come back.
Who had insights to share.
Or jail even.
Trenton, I think, just lives in a world of make-believe sometimes and wants to be the unsung hero in certain situations. With the bathroom incident, he was going to help solve this crime, and I'm going to be like getting the
Chat,
whatever badge.
I think I do. I think I remember one of them.
Afterwards.
Yeah, I do.
Do you know what I mean? So we have the facts. Things are lining up. Just say that this is what you've done.
But as Trenton is unwilling to discuss this incident further, the detective moves on to address something else that is deeply troubling, involving additional Snapchat messages his stepsister sent to her friend. They read, quote, "He's forcibly touched me before and threatened to hurt my dad or me. I don't have anywhere to go that's safe. I want
What do you mean forcibly touched you? Like in a predator way? Or, I mean, I guess both would be a predator, but...
to run."
Appropriate thing may have happened between you two when Mom and Kurt weren't present at the home. She said this happened over the past couple of years. Okay, so, and she was just estimating. She said she could count about 10 times this past year of you in her presence.
What? What? Hold on, we gotta go back.
She said this happened when...
I want to run.
Appropriate thing may have happened between you two when Mom and Kurt weren't present at the home.
Sister?
She said this happened over the past couple of years. Okay, so, and she was just estimating. She said she could count about 10 times this past year of you in her.
Like, were they in the kitchen and he just took his thing out and started being and shit? Or like, what? Or was he just walking around the house, just knocking on her door? Sis, like, this shit is fucked up.
Her presence.
Nope.
Okay. She also said that
I don't
I
think
believe you
someone
were
would
going
lie
to
about
Dad's
that.
house one day, and you went to go give her a hug, and you had one arm around her like this, and then with your other hand, you reached up and grabbed her breast. Did that ever occur?
Hell nah, bro.
Another
Yeah,
instance,
this
she
kid
said that
is
you were all in the living room sitting
certified predator.
on the couch watching a movie, and you kind of reached like through the cushion and up and grabbed her butt area.
Do you know why she would tell us? Why she would make that? Does she hate you in other situations? Has she made up other stuff about you like that? Or what?
I mean, I think she'd be jealous because I was hanging with Kurt all the time.
You, just you, building your app on base 44.
I'm not even
Describe it.
And say I'm poor because
I want to face my accuser.
Well, she's not accusing you. I guess she is. But whatever. And at this point, I hate to say, I'm the accuser at this point. Okay.
What a fucking
The
loser.
detective previously spoke with Jennifer and Eric in private regarding these allegations.
This is my first time hearing about any of it.
And she didn't say she told you. She said she did say she mentioned stuff to you once these allegations came up. She said she mentioned it to you.
According to Jennifer, she had no knowledge of any of these claims, and even explained she had cameras set up around the house that would have captured any inappropriate behavior.
I've never seen anything like that on Blink camera.
Gotcha.
And it was sent.
When you put the cameras out,
the camera in the living room? Okay,
No, the camera in the living room sat right in front of the TV whenever we would leave. It would capture the whole living room and even Trenton's bedroom door.
But the detective made it clear that he wasn't there to debate the truth of the allegations, and instead wanted them to consider the chilling possibility that what happened to Kurt was no accident.
My biggest concern is if nothing happens with Trenton, does he ever
got caught beating off? Someone walked in.
really learn anything?
No further comment.
You guys, let's say he does something stupid in the future, gets married, not saying getting married is stupid, but gets married and then harms his wife, and he gets that mindset where, oh, I can do this, or he beats his wife or shoots his wife. You just did your son no justice. Now he's actually in prison,
Yep. I could see him doing community service.
Well, if he's wrong, he's wrong.
Okay.
No. And that's our son.
She's still downplaying the situation.
Right, but if he's wrong, I love my son. If he's wrong, he's wrong.
As the group interview continues, Trenton is given a stern warning.
It's going to look good to make sure you keep yourself out of trouble, don't get in fights. I'm just saying, if you got to punch your sister or punch your brother, if any of those things happen, I'm pretty convinced that they would say to lock you up. So I'm only telling you this because I told them before, and you, I just don't want to see you get in trouble. So prove it to everybody, prove it to yourself, prove it to your parents, prove it to me that you're in control of yourself. That's all I'm saying. So.
But just weeks later, a shocking turn of events would bring Trenton back into the spotlight and send the case spiraling toward a new wave of disturbing allegations. On January 28th, Trenton allegedly assaulted 23-year-old Brad, who is the son of Kurt's close friend Dave. In a later interview, Brad explained what happened, stating the incident began after they decided to hang out together and play with RC cars.
He seemed fine, everything all seemed fine. He just may have been a little bit more quiet. I don't know if that was because he was tired or if he was in his head thinking too much. When we're arriving to the RC place that my dad and I are a part of, just made the turn to go down the dirt road, and his younger sister calls him up. I lost your lizard. She couldn't find it for 15 minutes. They miraculously found it, but he still didn't calm down right away. He was still jittery, and he said he was feeling like his heart rate was too fast. His heart was pumping too much. I said, dude, just calm down. Calm down. Let's plug in our RCs and go and play.
According to Brad, someone he refers to as Santa Claus due to his appearance, gave Trenton a dab of marijuana to help calm him down, which seemed to have an adverse effect.
And then he started mumbling.
Up and you smoke weed, you're more fucked up.
Like he was talking to himself, or like the angel demon thing, like he was talking to two different, I don't know what. And then he turned to me and he's like, it's your fault. I go, what? He's like, I'm gonna kill you. And he started coming at me like walking up on me menacingly with fist clenched. I said, dude, calm down. What's wrong? What's going on?
Brad says he wanted to take Trenton home and settled him down enough to get him into the passenger seat of his truck.
Seemed fine, and then in the passenger seat, he seemed to be talking to himself again, saying, no, I can't. Then he started demanding that I would stop the truck. I go, why? What's wrong? Are you okay? What's wrong? He goes, no, nothing coherent in terms of a sentence. Like, just, he tried to piece something together, something about his dad and his mom at first, and then he kind of just dropped it.
When you say dad, we talking about Eric, or?
I'm assuming Kurt.
Brad then decided to call Trenton's mother, Jennifer, and that's when things took a violent turn.
Are you on the phone with my mom? No! Started wailing into me, grappled me with one arm, and was punching me on the left side. And I remember screaming and yelling to him, stop.
Bro, I'm
Trent,
stitching.
stop.
If that happened to me, I'm stitching. 100% I'm stitching.
Stop. Please stop. Why? I know my phone was still on, and I dropped it. I said, Jennifer, he's trying to kill me. Please help. Call somebody. I couldn't get him off of me. There was no way I was going to be able to get him off of me at all. And I remember asking him, why? What's wrong? Why are you doing this? Stop.
They can still charge him.
The things that he was saying was, you took my father from me. You took my mother from me. And when I'm done with you, I'm going for your dad next.
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games. Unlock bigger screens.
Brad shares that in retrospect, he can think of one reason Trenton may have wanted to kill Kurt. He explains that Kurt invited him and his father Dave to join them hunting that day, and if Kurt told Trenton, it may have set him off.
Trent has always said that Kurt was the only person that has taught him anything. And I think by us coming into his life, he did not like that. Like, it was a jealousy, spite thing.
Has Trenton told you he shot him? That he shot Kurt?
Not the I shot him directly sentence, no.
How did he say it?
He said, I had to do it. It's because of you and your dad. Because you guys came into our lives. If it wasn't for you, I would still have my dad and I would still have my mother. And I want to say he said that if we were gone, it would be all fine.
According to Dave, who has been listening in on speakerphone, he's spoken with Jennifer several times since the shooting, and she is still convinced there was someone else in the woods that day.
You know, it's almost like she's afraid to admit, and she's a couple times has said, my son is not a monster. And I've told her, I said, no, I know your son's not a monster. I said, but he has some demons that we got to find out what's going on.
Everybody got their own demons. You don't go out and shoot somebody or hurt somebody.
She admitted herself that he's at his dad's because if he was to go off, she wouldn't be able to handle him.
While Brad's theory that Trenton was jealous offers a possible motive, the detective will soon learn he may have had more than one reason to pull the trigger. Following the incident with Brad, a warrant was issued for Trenton's arrest, and on February 12th, 2024, they find him at his father's house.
You guys will be hearing from my lawyer.
They're here right now. Take a second, get Yes, Jennifer.
Damn, she's
You guys are call my parents.
Is she pregnant? Looks like there's a monster in her belly.
Yes, they're here right now. Detective Greca and them are here right now.
Did she just eat a cow?
Because they didn't call the lawyer.
So Warren's
guys, what is that?
No.
Did she just eat? It looks like she just ate
because they didn't call the lawyer.
So Warren's.
Remember I told you not to get in any trouble?
He has disabilities, man.
Yeah, but remember I told him not to get in trouble? He beat the out of that kid, so that created some issues.
Yeah, but see, there's no charges being pressed.
Sorry, stop. I'm being
Regardless,
me.
somebody, I told you guys not to get in any trouble.
Eric gathers his son's medication and gives him a hug goodbye, along with a warning.
You gotta stay calm. Okay.
If he stays calm, he goes to the juvenile versus the adult.
Well, I know.
So much
He
better.
just has disabilities. You know.
I know. I'm trying to explain that. You know, I've got kids too, and
I trust you.
And I'd much rather them go to the juvenile than the county jail. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
You're gonna be okay.
Yep, I know. I love you. I love you too, Pops. And hey, how'd you guys know where I was? Stalking me?
Because there's nobody hiding.
Right. Are you?
It's the only other way that they
I
know.
don't think that's her.
Are you hiding something?
No.
Right, then shut your mouth.
The only other way that they know.
Shut your mouth.
Trenton is transported to the Maurice Spear campus, a youth detention facility. After final hugs from his parents, he's left in the hands of the staff, who are told what comes next for Trenton.
I just know with the campus, they know that things go a little different, but now he's actually being charged with the mall. So, and that part's going to piss him off. First of all, the kid doesn't know it's open murder. He thought it was careless use, which was what we thought originally, careless use of a firearm causing death. We got new information, so we changed it a little bit, and it's now.
They knew from the jump that it was a murder. Like, I mean, you saw his face when he said it was a beautiful day. That cop looked at him like, really?
Open murder, and he's being charged as an adult. Both of those are going to put him over the edge. The mom can't handle him. They told us when he finds out he's going to nut out. So, anyhow, here you go. Have a good day. We're out of here.
Following his arraignment the next day, Trenton is charged as an adult on one count of open murder, among other charges, and is given a staggering bond of $10,005,000. He's later transferred to the Lenawee County Jail, where one thing quickly becomes clear. Inmates cannot be trusted with dark.
10 mil? 10 mil? That's basically the equivalent of no bond. Like, you're gonna have to ask Mark Cuban for help for that.
Secrets. According to one of them, Trenton began butting heads with an inmate named Ed, leading to a chilling confession.
He says, I'm gonna kill him, dude. I'm gonna kill him. Like, referring to Ed, right? Because he pisses him off all the time, Mm-hmm. And I said to him, like, hey, you should be careful with saying like that. You remember you are in here for a murder case, and that's not gonna help you someday. Like, saying all that. And he said, it doesn't matter any.
Bro's trying to get time off his sentence. He's trying to get time off his sentence. I don't blame him.
Anyways, everybody knows that I didn't kill my stepdad on accident. Mm-hmm. And I said, what? What are you talking about? Why do you say stuff like that, Is that true? And he said, yeah, something about not wearing his shoes, his shoes that he was supposed to wear that day, so that he would have a reason why he fell, or why he made it look like he fell. And, then he could say that the gun went off. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, whoa. And I said, well, what were you even pissed off at him about?
Here we go.
And he said, well, he kept saying stuff about my stepsister. He said that there was some incident that happened with his stepsister and, him, something inappropriate.
When playing games on PC, do you ever wonder if someone had a clip with you in it? Download Metal.
I'm getting download the ad blocker next video. Sorry, guys. Whoever's watching.
Forward, as another inmate met with investigators to share more of Trenton's revelations.
First thing his words were, I'm here for a murder and it wasn't an accident. And I was like, well, how did all that go down? And he pretty much said there was some issues going on with his sister, which he tried to sleep with her in this, and she was
fucking gross.
Trenton tried to sleep with his stepsister, which was only 12 at the time, and
bro. And he's a pedo too. Like 12, bro.
His stepdad found out. His stepdad called him out on it in front of everyone in the house, and he got extremely upset about that and felt like his stepfather had betrayed him or something.
He adds that Trenton admitted he was angry and convinced his stepfather to go on the hunting trip.
He said once they got out there, he let him get in front of him quite a bit, and then he took a stance on one knee and raised the rifle, and he said he shot.
Stills taken from trail cameras show Kurt in the moments leading up to his murder. They would be the last known images ever captured of Kurt alive. Another inmate who knew Kurt personally and was familiar with Trenton before they shared space in the county jail also came forward to share Trenton's alleged confessions.
Every these guys that came forward, 10 years off their sentence. I don't know what they're in there for, but
he said, I'm a real good shot. When I shot Kurt, I did it from one knee, from the hip. And then he said, I shot through a hole this big. Trenton Berry's a scary man.
Right. Based on what I've listened to, yes, according to what you said.
I'm a freaking hardened criminal, dude, and I wouldn't trust that guy around my dog.
According to the inmate, Trenton learned that his stepsister was planning to testify against him at his trial and Trenton made him a disturbing offer.
He said, "You're getting out soon. You're getting out soon. My mom and dad, I can get money. My mom and dad."
He's getting out real soon now. Real soon.
And I'll pay you $5,000 if you kill that. The more I was around him, the more alarmed I was about how absolutely guaranteed this guy's a psychopath. Just the way. I've been in prison for 21 years. Okay, I've done a lot of time, and I've been in all high levels. I've done everything you can do in the penitentiary, bad, good, and whatever. I've been around many, many murderers, and he has a definite psychopathic feel to his personality, to his way he acts, to the way he gets angry. She's scared to death of him. And that she's thinking about changing her name because she's worried that he's going to get out.
That girl don't gotta worry. That girl don't gotta worry. He's staying there forever. He's not gonna
do something. He's also talking about.
Was he?
Yeah, that he was. Like he said he her several times. Then it went a couple times. Then he's back and forth on the amount of time because that was kind of disturbing too. Because I mean, they're both young, 15, 16. I mean, not just, but the way he talked about it was weird. Like, I think he was in some fantasy, like he wanted to her. Guys brag about girls in jail, and I get it, but not your sister or your stepsister. If he found out that Barry was trying to do that to him, that he would have walked over there and smacked the out of him and said, "Listen, dude, if you think that's going on in this house," you know what I mean? That's just Kurt. And I tell you right now, I got no problem taking the stand on any of this. I would tell you right what I told you today on the stand, because he's a sick mother.
In one Snapchat message, Trenton's stepsister pointed
prison changed that dude, I guess. 20 years is a long time.
to troubling behavior he displayed at the fire station on the day of Kurt's death, writing, "He was walking around laughing at the TV while everyone was crying." During Brad's interview, Dave shared something that happened on TV.
Threatened to shoot me at the school. He used to threaten to shoot all of us and put a gun to my dad's loads. Trenton had almost shot him before hunting. When we got to the fire station later that day, he was walking around laughing at TV while everyone was crying. None of which add up.
While everyone was crying. During Brad's interview, Dave shared something that happened after Kurt's death that left him deeply unsettled.
I have a memorial cross with a deer that I picked up in memory of Kurt. And Trent said to me, he said, "You miss Kurt, don't you?" And I said, "Yeah, dude." And he had a look on his face that kind of struck me weird in his eyes. It kind of reminded me of, there's a picture of the Joker where he's kind of looking down and he's got a grin on his face and he's kind of like looking out of the top of his eye.
R.I.P. Heath Ledger.
And it's just kind of like, his eyes are just, they're like glowing. And he said that to me, looking at me, and it struck me odd. And it was almost like he felt like he succeeded at part of his plan. And when I seen that, I'm like, wow, I thought to myself, that's not Trent. Something's not right with Trent.
He's got like that twisted look in his eyes. Sometimes he does this weird grin thing, and sometimes he doesn't. It almost seems like he gets excited talking about it, like he wants to talk about it.
Each of the inmates who came forward agreed to testify in court regarding Trenton's confessions. This seemed to upset him, however, as he was later captured on camera writing a letter to one of the inmates, stating, "Ryan, you are a rat-ass." This would later lead prosecutors to consider adding a witness intimidation charge. Though his case was initially set to go to trial, Trenton Berry eventually accepted a plea agreement in November of 2025, pleading no contest to a reduced charge of second-degree murder, and all the remaining charges were dropped. He was sentenced to 12 to 50 years in prison and will be eligible for parole.
He looks just like his mom now. The double chin. Parole. That's such a light sentence. You could get out in 2036 if he's good, which he probably won't be. But still, like...
In February of 2036, at the age of 29.
A long time. Like, it's 12 versus 50 is huge. Like, he shouldn't even be able to have that choice, if he's quote-unquote good. Like...
Watch our full video.
was a good video, but yeah, this kid should not be getting out in 12 years. Have the choice to get out in 12 years, you know. But I'll upload tomorrow. I'm gonna download ad blocker too. But I hope y'all all have a good night.